Hi, I'm back from retreat and I am on day number 3 of Christy's Beautiful Life. This sketch is by Amanda Crystal Castle. And I'll put it up at the top. She used flowers and I am using teeth. So this is a fun layout that I am making to document my son-in-law and my granddaughter's braces. So when she decided to get braces, he basically went to the orthodontist and talked him into, well, he didn't get a twofer, but um, they decided to do it together. And you can see that in this sketch there are some triangles. I have already completed this side of the layout, so this part of the layout will be, it's called Embracing the Braces, and this title is from I got it off of the Scrappy to Do It website. I used pearl. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I used pearl paper. I wish I would have used it for the teeth because I had pearl paper and I bought it and it's kind of shiny and it would have been perfect for teeth. But I'd already done this. The reason I'm so far behind is I was at a retreat, and so I had already completed that. But if you have the pearl paper from Close to My Heart and you decide to do this layout, that would look so great as the teeth. So anyway, I will show you the layout and I'll show you how I changed it, and then I'll show you how I made the angles without using a guillotine paper cutter. So my name is Joy Ani and this is my scrapbook channel, and it's called Scrappin' in My Own Private Idaho. I would love it very much if you would visit the still pictures. I have a business page with the same name on Facebook, Scrappin' in My Own Private Idaho. So here we go. So this is day 3, and when I saw it I thought, oh, I've got those great, I've been saving this picture because I wanted to make sure I had the perfect layout and the perfect paper. So, and this shows you that you don't have to have paper that has teeth on it. You don't have to. You can add the embellishments, and then it can be whatever you want it to be. So, here we go. So, this is, I cut the paper. I had I used black cardstock as my base. I normally got my paper. I did not this time because I'm doing some different things with it and I didn't want that to be an obstacle. In the beginning you can see that their lines are on the bottom. I tried that and it just did not work with my pictures. So remember, a sketch is a jumping off point, and one of the easiest ways to modify a sketch is to rotate it. So I was fiddle-diddling around with this at the retreat, and then I don't know who suggested it, but some smart person suggested just rotating it, and then I loved it. So anyway, so here we go. I'll show you how I did this. So, and I'll give you the measurements for the paper. So I did a 12 by 12 and I offset it. You can see that I offset it. I had it centered with the black in the middle, but my teeth are kind of hanging off the middle, and I thought I want to line those all up. I will not be, I'll be cutting this, the right hand side, but I won't be making that because I'm not for sure what size picture I'm going to have, because this picture has not been taken. So on this side we have them with braces. I'm waiting until they get braces off, and then I'll take the other side. So here is my 12 by 12 paper. The red is going to go to the side, and here we go. Actually, I am not going to glue this down. I did this before, and it's okay. So the red is 11 by 11. Maybe it's not. I lied. Yes, it is 11 by 11. It's going to be offset this way, but I'm not going to glue it down until I put all my parts. So this square, you could actually make this entire layout out of one piece of paper. I didn't because I changed my mind about 4 times. But this is cut at 8 by 8 square. And the reason I did an 8 by 8 square was because I didn't want to use, I don't have a guillotine paper cutter, and I couldn't make a triangle without a guillotine using this method unless it was smaller. So I cut it at an 8x8, and I'll show you how I did that. So this is an 8x8. If you have this paper, so the colors that I'm using are from Close to My Heart. They're older retired paper. It is my goal to use up everything I have. So this is cranberry. This is I'm not for sure, but the other side of this was this is bulk, and this was a paper pack called Daydream. It is probably 5 or 6 years old, maybe older. But so this was my 8x8, and I'm going to show how I made my angles and how I created this layout. And I will tell you all the mistakes that I made so that you will not make the same mistake. So if you had one piece of paper and you wanted this and this to be the same, you could have it, let me show you this. So if you wanted to make this page just out of one piece of paper, you know, most paper is, I'll show you the one that I originally started off with, but I messed it up so I couldn't use it. But if you wanted to use this whole thing as the one piece of paper and just the red cardstock and the black cardstock, you could. So it has this side and this side, and I believe this one was from Magical, maybe, which was a paper pack from Close to My Heart, and it's the thinner paper, so it is at least 10 to 12 years old. If you wanted to use a whole sheet of paper, what you could do is you could cut the paper at 4x12. Take the 4x12 and set it aside. Then you would cut, well, that may not work. And then you're going to cut you're going to cut this at 8x8. You might have to have a different, yeah, that may or may not work. Just ignore what I said. I thought it would work, but it wouldn't. But you can make all of your triangles out of one piece of paper, and you can make a 2-page spread of that. So I've made an 8x8 square. I am going to put it in my paper cutter. I'm just getting used to this paper cutter. It's a new one for me. I'm going to put it right at the angle. See, I'm lining my points so that it's perfect. And I like to, although this paper cutter, I haven't had the problem. Sometimes if you don't start in the middle, it will curl your ends. I haven't had a problem with this paper cutter doing that. So now I have 2 triangles, and one will go here, and one will go here. Does that make sense? See, it's good. And it's funny, we were talking the other day about how much quilting and scrapbooking are alike. And if you look at this, because I was a quilter before I was a scrapbooker, see how this goes. And so this is going to go on the side like this, and then I'll put this right here like this, and then remember I made that an 8 by, I'm making it an 8x8 square. So this is my 4-inch. I'm going to do a 4-inch square by 4-inch square. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to put my triangle right here. I'm cutting it. And then this goes up here. And that creates my cool design. And you can see how, and see that way when my teeth, I can line up my teeth. Because hey, isn't that the purpose of braces? So not only will my relatives have straight teeth, but we will too. So then I will have my, ooh, where did it go? I buried it. It's buried alive. And then I'll have my strips on the side like this, and like this, and wherever my black one is. But before I do want to show you a couple things and have a couple warnings of what I did wrong. Because, you know, I had to make all the mistakes, so you don't have to. So I'm going to go ahead and line that up. And I'm just going to kind of, oh, there's my black strip. you will want to adhere your teeth and all of that before you put it down on the black sheet. So I am just going to line this up because I don't want it to be, we want all of our teeth to line up. And I might not take, I kind of watch my time. I try really hard not to have these videos go more than 20 minutes because, let's face it, after about 15 minutes I become annoying. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. So let me tell you a little bit about Christy's Beautiful Life. And you know, it's such a challenge for me to to talk. You know how people say you can't chew gum and walk? I can't craft and talk. So I'm just putting this, and I'm getting used to this adhesive. It is great adhesive, but you can't change your mind. You are a very committed person. Once you put this down, oops, come on. Oh, I know you're not out. So there, that goes there. I'm going to put my other one right there. And for my braces, I put teeth on the top and the bottom, like I put the teeth here and here, and I didn't like it. So you could if you wanted to, but I didn't like it. So the next thing that I did was I added, this is shimmer tape, and I added that, and then that is going to be for my braces, because, you know, that's the shiny part. I'm going to just put it here, and I'm going to have it overlap. That's why I'm not putting this down until, oh, wouldn't you know it, I finally ran out of shimmer tape. And so that's going to go there, and I'm just going to show you how I do the teeth because I ran out of shimmer tape and I don't want to run around, although I could probably just turn around. But, oh, there's some more. I do love me some shimmer tape. Okay, so I'm just having that. Let me line this up because I do want, as much as possible, I want this to line up. Okay. Oops, it has to go over to the side because it's justified on the right, and then it's 1/2 inch down, and then that will have my, okay, and then we'll have it right there like that. And I am going to, oops, I'm just going to fold it over and fold it over, grab another shimmer. I must have known that was going to run out. So Christy's Beautiful Life is a 30-day challenge. It is a Facebook group. Anyone can join. And it's great because with this sketch, you can see all the different things that people have done with this sketch. I haven't looked there, and then there's YouTube videos, and a lot of times, like with this one, I wasn't really sure how they got this triangle-y look. I did change how I did it, but it at least gave me an idea. So, a couple other tips. So now that I have this, and then I'm going to have my strips, I'll put this down so you can see what it looks like. So see how I, yes, it goes like that. Okay. Isn't that interesting? I'm gonna, well, it's gonna look a little different because I want it to go up that. So this edge will be, you know what? Okay. I did this wrong, but hey, watch this. Okay, so see how there's red? I forgot to do this. Aren't you glad that I'm making this mistake and not you? So see how there's an edge. So I need, on this side, there is, how many inches? There is a 1/2 inch. So on this, I'm going to pull this up. Okay. The red is a 1/2 inch over. So you can see a 1/2 inch of the red. So I am going to put a 1/2 inch here. That looks, yeah. I'm going to line line this all up. Oh, this is taking longer. I'm making lots of mistakes. I usually delete the videos where I have mistakes, but hey, I've been making some more video lately. It's like, okay, I'm kind of out of practice. So I am going to put this down to the edge, and I'll show you what we will do. So now I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get that corner to work for me. And then I'm going to do black. And then this is a great way to use up your scraps. As I go through the, okay, so this, let me look at it there like that. Where's my little triangle? I want my triangle to go like this. So what I might have to do is I might have to put my triangle. I am not going to tape this down. I'm going to tape these down, but this one I'm not going to tape down. I'm going to leave it blank. So I'm going to have this between 7.5 and 8.5, and I'm going to put this right at 7.5. And it's okay for my washi tape to go a little bit longer because it's going to be hidden under. So I'm going to take my washi tape. I'm going to start it from right here because all that is going to be hidden. And then I'll do that on the back side. Voila! See how that's all hidden? Oh, you'd never even know! Oh, I'm a genius. Sometimes I amaze myself. And other times I think, oh, why didn't I think of that before? Okay. So, and then I will tell you a couple tips about the pictures. So this picture is, the photo mat is popped up and I put tags underneath. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get a picture of, you know how they show you before and after the teeth, how much they've moved. So I'm going to have that on a tag underneath. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oops. See this? I'm going to slide underneath like this. So the journaling could be about their teeth. It could be more before and after pictures. It could be the cost, things that you don't really want everyone to know. And you can see on this tag, I popped it up and I put, I should have put foam tape at the end so it wouldn't go all the way through, but I didn't. And I forgot to have foam tape in between, and it was too wiggly, so I put the foam tape across. And so I can put journaling on how much the braces cost, because it's interesting to see how much things change. This is also washi tape. I just folded it over and used that as my tag. And yeah, so this, I'm going to go ahead and cover this up as well. I will replicate the picture, and I don't know, like I said, I'm not for sure what that picture is going to look like because it hasn't happened. So as scrapbookers, you know we do that. Sometimes we do layouts and pictures before the fact, and sometimes we plan a layout and just make it. Okay, so this, oops, actually, I made one more mistake because remember, oh boy, and this Stampin' Up! Adhesive, okay, the reason I have to change this is because I'm putting it on black. So you will want to do the same. So I'm going to put it on black, and there's, see how this is why I have to redo this. I was not totally thinking, but I'm going to just go ahead and I just want it to hold in place. And then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to move it up a little bit, put it in the exact same place. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I have to do it this way. Then I'm going to go to the black because it's 12 to 12. See, I'm getting better with it. It is stickier, but it forgave me a little bit. Jesus forgives me with much more ease than this adhesive, but it's okay. And then I'm just going to put this right here. I almost trimmed it off. I'm so glad I didn't. It'd be just like me. Okay, and that goes to there like that. All right. Oh, come on, stay on there. I'm going to put a little bit more because it's wanting to flop around. And then I'm going to show you how we want to space our teeth. And so I'm going to have a mat. I'm not putting the picture on. I'm just showing you how to recreate this look because it is a nice design. So if you are local to me, our challenges for the month are where I have a weekly challenge and I give away prizes, which is things from my close to my heart, my very large close to my heart stash. Oh goodness, this didn't get totally straight on here. And I have weekly challenges, so any of the sketches that I am doing, you may recreate for the challenge. You post it on my Facebook group or my business page, which is Joy Ani, Scrapping in My Own Private Idaho Facebook group, and you could win a prize. So I will add a picture, and remember you want to foam tape the picture, so I'll foam tape this picture, and then you can add the little tags, and I will probably I have a really cute die cut that says together, and I will probably put it with a title on together. But this is how you create this fun design. And let me show you the teeth. So on the teeth, when I cut them out, they were all together, but you want them to overlap a little bit. So here, let me see if I can make these look presentable. So I'm going to have this tooth. Yeah, this is going to be fun. This tooth can come down like this, and then I'm going to kind of overlap them so that you don't see the I don't want there to be space, because then I don't see it as I see other things besides the teeth, and I want the teeth to be all together because, hey, they're braces. All right, so that is my layout. Please like and subscribe, and I would love it if you followed my Facebook group, because right now Facebook has changed their rules, and until I have 100 followers on my Facebook group, I have to go and record through my other, just my personal page. So anyway, drop me a line, tell me what you think, and we will talk to you later. And this is day 3. I'm behind, but I'm hoping to do several today. I made a lot of the layouts, I just haven't posted them, and most of them will be like this, where I'll just show you what I did to make the design of the layout. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.